Alright guys, so got myself a big project here on the Corvette. Probably shouldn't have started it quite yet, but my brother had a piece of metal and I thought that it might be big enough to do the floorboard here, and so I started just easing up the carpet, and it wasn't big enough. But I figured since I already had, part of the carpet up, I might as well take it all apart and go ahead and try to get a bigger piece, sometime as soon as I can, and go ahead and try to fix that massive hole there. And so I got the seat out, and that was actually pretty easy. And I just didn't really care about the carpet because I'm gonna make the inside green, like I've said before. And the carpet was, it's pretty bad anyways. So, got it all apart, and I'm just kind of looking at it, and I was brushing out some of the freaking rust and crap, and now I'm getting ready to take this plastic piece off here and see if I can look up underneath here at the seatbelt mechanism roller thing there, whatever it is. So that's what I'm doing right now. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I got that piece off, and as you can see, this thing is like totally gone here. So I'm gonna have to redo all that. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did paint my white letters yellow. My dad loves NASCAR, and he recommended I do that since I need new tires anyways. So I did it, and it looks pretty cool, but I wouldn't want it like that all the time, So it's just kind of a fun thing. So, did that, and I got my patch panels in here, the metal pieces, and I started riveting them down, and the rivets I have, they are not exactly the right lengths, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with them, but I'll get enough in them to go ahead and get this piece of metal in there steady enough that it'll be okay. And put fiberglass all around it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And I also got some vinyl paint from the store the other day, except they didn't have any green, and I looked on the internet briefly and they didn't have any green either. So I bought some dark gray, and I'm gonna just do the interior gray, and I think it'll look good. And I can do like the trim, or not the trim, but like some of the pieces that I was going to do gray inside, I'll just do those like a green, because they're like metal or stuff like that. So I'll be doing that. Probably work on that a little bit today, depending on how much time I have, and maybe some on Thursday. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I got all the rivets in that I'm going to put in there. The panels are in there nice and tight. And those things were a pain in the butt. I think I mentioned that earlier, but I'm going to say it again. They were a pain in the butt, just because I only had the little handgun squeezing thing, and they weren't quite the right lengths, mostly because it's, different layers of, metal and whatnot. So, that was kind of difficult, but I got them all in there, and they're in there good. So now I'm getting ready to mix up some fiberglass after I tape up the areas obviously that still have holes in them, so that it just doesn't fall through, and that'll make this really strong and sealed up nice. And I don't know if I said it before, but I'm thinking about not even putting carpet back in here for a while, probably at least until I get the seals fixed. That way, I'll just paint over the fiberglass and the whole floorboard and everything with some thick paint, probably Rust-Oleum, and just put floor mats down and stuff. That way I can kind of keep an eye on the water that's coming in, and it won't just start rusting again as soon as I get done with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going fiberglass. So I'm not going to show you guys that just because I have tons of other videos showing fiberglass, and I don't know, it's going to take me a while, and it's kind of hard to get the camera in here to where you can see anything. So I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so I got the holes taped up there on all sides with some metal tape. You can see all the paper here. And getting ready to mix up some resin and lay down some glass. So I'll see how that goes. Okay guys, so I got my T-top here, and just taped off the area a little bit. You know, it doesn't really matter if I get a little overspray on stuff, because it's up underneath. You know, and I'm going to be painting the T-top itself, fiberglass part, obviously later on, and you know, I don't know, it doesn't really matter that much. So I got some gray vinyl paint here. I just tested it out on my paint cabinet, and it's a good gray, about what I want for the color of the car. And so I'm going to go ahead and spray it on here. I did wipe off the vinyl part here, plastic, whatever it is, with some mineral spirits, just briefly, just to kind of clean it up and get it ready for the paint. So here goes. We'll see how it happens. That's looking pretty good already. I don't want to put this stuff on there too thick, because you know, I only have the one can right now. I mean, I can buy more cans, but I'd like to get a lot of it done today and tomorrow without having to get some more paint. I might get another can anyways, just because tomorrow I might be able to stop and get some more. Depends on how much I use today. Plus, if I keep it kind of thin, I don't think it'll peel off as fast. Seems like that's the way it is with plastic and aluminum and stuff like that, you know. And it's not going to be perfect. So yeah, that looks pretty dang good right there. I like that a lot. And that's about the perfect color. So almost exactly what I want the car to be. Maybe slightly darker, but not hardly. That'd be good if I got it like that. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so I got all these pieces painted gray, and I got about 2 coats on all of them, and I think that'd be plenty. You know, if it starts coming off, then I'll just touch it up. But I figured it'd be better to keep it a little bit thin, like I said before. So I got all those done, and I'm almost out of paint wherever my can went. Here's my can. It's almost out. So I'll probably stop and get 2 more tomorrow. But I got my T-tops done, and they look real nice. And I haven't started on anything else in here yet, because I want to take it off and, you know, be able to clean it and tape it off or whatnot. But it's probably going to take at least 2 more cans to paint the rest of this stuff in here, if not more. So that's all of the painting for today. I did finish putting another coat of resin and fiberglass down on the floorboards, and it's still curing, but it looks really good, and I got that one covered up over there. So that turned out good. I think it's going to be real strong, and hopefully tomorrow or Thursday I'll be able to start putting the seats back in. That is after I spray, I'll probably paint it first, or spray it with some kind of like coating. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.